Yeah, man.
Like, I'm not a
that
Kodak
shit.
fan, bro.
You said
I mean, I respect him, bro.
I was when he first came out. I had high hopes for him, but then he went coon left.
That's how so. Well, you talking about because of the MAGA stuff?
How's he a coon? Well, how you go coon?
Coon
Yeah,
left,
he-
man. It's like a minstrel
saying.
show. That's what I'm saying.
Where did
Minstrel
coon
show.
come from? What's coon though?
I mean,
coon
a
is-
minstrel
nah, bro.
show is a coon.
You
That's
can't,
mostly-
nah,
he's
bro.
not
You
that
can't be
type,
throwing
though.
coon out
Okay.
there like that, bro.
All right, fine, man. I'll let you be the protector of coon.
No choice but to have a voice. Take notes, you might learn from a quote. Tune in, turn it up wherever you at. This ain't your ordinary podcast, not for the fake, only for the real. What you wanna say, it's said over here. Game tight, hold the airwaves for ransom. It's all love though, please don't
Yeah,
cancel.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cancel Us Later. It's me, your host, and I'm here with my brothers, Pop, Vic, Freeman, and he who shall not be named.
I'm incog today. What you talking about, bro?
Yeah, whatever. nigga.
I'm a controversial dumb nigga today.
Anyways, and I got
Don't cut me
plenty.
off! Stop
Look,
cutting me
look.
the fuck off! You can't help yourself. No, just playing. Go ahead.
Look, I got plenty of controversial content for you people today. Please hang on to the end. We're gonna try to keep it as
I thought you say don't cancel us. That's all you're gonna say.
Please
don't
cancel.
don't cancel us. Please don't. But look, first topic on the menu for tonight before I segue into the others.
Oh my god.
Did that on purpose. Did that on
Is
purpose.
we're gonna talk about this whole trans agenda, I guess. I don't even want to call it an agenda. All right, we're just gonna talk about the trans people, and we had a couple of different things pop off this weekend. We had a trans person, an athlete, who recently won a swimming competition. Let me kick that to you, Vic. Give us a rundown of that specific topic.
He's like,
Yeah,
Shit, I'm
on
gonna give
blast.
you my synopsis of it. You know, I don't know the full article. I just look like to me just a man swimming in a women's competition, and obviously he shouldn't be there. I mean, that's what I got about it.
Does
Anybody
anybody know?
the real story?
Well, I was gonna say, does anybody know what the trans person's ranking was
I can
when
give,
he was swimming as a man?
I can give the controversial part. He was sorry as a man. He was ranked 460 something,
Yeah.
and he said, "Hey, I can't compete with these grown men, these men on these testosterone level. Let me go ahead and kick it with some of these the ovary party." So he, put a little wig on. He looks crazy in that outfit. Damn it!
It's okay. I mean, it was a mistake. You're fine. Relax.
But he identifies as a woman now, so he's a she, and she is ranked number 1 in NCAA swimming, and she went all in, balls deep, all in.
Pop, you look like you chomping at the bits down there. I'm gonna give you a little. What's up? How you feel about this? Is this good for sports? Is this good for women's sports?
You gonna say that?
Interesting.
Who's he talking to?
He said
You.
He said my name?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought he said somebody down there. I don't know
Wake
where
up.
your squares are at.
Wake up, sir.
he on that Zanny tonight. He on that Carlton.
Anyways,
That fool was stuck, dog.
He on that
I
Carlton.
wasn't stuck. I thought he said somebody down there. That's why I was waiting. I was clearly
Are
listening.
you Pop? Are you Pop today?
And I'm about to pop you in your shit.
All right,
man.
then pop off, nigga. Pop off then.
Pop a dread off your motherfucker.
Yeah, all right.
Anyways, I think there should be a transgender league. You know what I'm saying? There should be a transgender division for them. You know what I'm saying? For them to compete against each other. Because no matter what the transgender person wants to identify with, they have the physical attributes of man. So it's not me, but God made men stronger, faster, bigger,
It's not
quicker,
cheap. It's not
all
cheap.
that. So, anyways, he has the transgender person has a physical advantage. So, I mean, you can't be going against people who are just not physically on the same level. It's
You know
unfair.
what? I'm actually not opposed to a separate league. I think I actually brought that up one time.
What you call the league? What did you call the league?
Well, it's just a trans people league.
No,
I mean, here's the
that's what you said
thing.
the other time.
I don't know what I said. Remind me. What did I say?
Start with the letter M.
M?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that league. No, real shit. I mean, look, we have a division for handicapped people to compete. And I think we should have a caveat for this special type of contender. The question is this, though. Do we let the trans men and women compete as one? Like, or do we have to have separate divisions amongst, the special league? Anybody, that's open to whoever.
Too many leagues.
It called
It's
this
like
say
that,
nothing
bro.
yet.
It's a lot of
It
leagues,
called this
dog.
say nothing yet.
He did it. And before he does, I do want to ask this, because I'm of the mindset that whenever you're doing like professional sports and stuff like that, you're getting checked for like performance enhancement type drugs. So I'm thinking a trans person that was a woman that want to be a man is probably taking testosterone supplements. And that would essentially, why is that funny? It's factual, right?
I guess so.
That would essentially be,
because the women
wouldn't that disqualify them?
You said the women estrogen is too high, and so they take testosterone to.
Well, I mean, to firm up, yeah, absolutely. I mean, hell, there's women bodybuilders who take tests and shit like that too.
I'm sorry. The person that won the NCAA, swimming championship, she didn't take enough estrogen. She still has a penis. And
oh, really?
She should not have been.
I was not aware. I didn't know that.
She this still was got the whole package, man. The whole
a pre-opper. I wasn't aware.
She looks like, I'm not saying that it's.
Does that give him advantage?
Well, yeah, he's still getting testosterone pumped in.
Because his dick is there, do you have a bigger more advantage now?
Well, yeah, the balls are building testosterone. I mean, yeah, he has an advantage.
I'm saying,
I think you need to be full-fledged transition before you come into the league.
Exactly, like that. I say that too. I mean,
you can't be in here. You straddling the line. Let's give it to.
We got Sydney Starr out here tricking people, and she out here still having her parts. And
Sydney Starr still tricking people, dog. That's like, goddamn.
I don't know. You can't be a famous tranny. You tricking
exactly. She still tricking people, dog.
Isaiah Rashad got tricked. Isaiah Rashad got tricked.
RuPaul tricked.
Hold on.
They turned him into a trick. They turned him to a trick.
Incognito, what you got, man? I see your eyes spinning in your head, brother. Let it loose.
I really don't want to speak on it, to be honest, man, because
what?
They should have a league of their own, right? The shit just don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? If you was born a certain way, I don't understand. If you feel like you're a woman, if you was born a man, you feel like a woman, there's no way you could change your genes. Guess what? If you die, when you die and somebody just so happened to dig up your bones, guess what they're going to see? That you was a fucking man, or vice versa. You was a fucking woman. Like, how did we even get here? How did we get here? How did we get to this point where transgender, a male could go race with somebody that's born a male could go race somebody that was born a female? How did we allow this?
I'm not certain.
I'm not sure what
Well, look, speaking of the Democrats,
I can tell you.
Go ahead, please. You asked. Go ahead.
He started this. I like Obama, but he started this shit.
Oh my God.
You gonna bring it on Obama?
We're not gonna do Obama.
Go ahead. Hold on. Let him speak. Go ahead.
Shit, dog. Did they not?
Who?
The Obama administration.
That was actually Joe who put that
Joe
out
who?
there.
No, bro.
Joe Byron.
No.
That's
So I'm gonna tell you why the Obama administration started this. They started this because they allowed the the whole gay community, the whole alphabet, LGBTQ, RSP.
Hey, hold on.
They
Somebody cue the X-File music real quick.
This is real shit. They allowed them when it came to was it human rights or what is it called? I can't even think about it. But when it came to that, they allowed them to compare it to the Black rights movement.
Suffrage, okay.
The civil rights movement. They allowed transgenders and all of them to compare it to that, that's just not the same. So that gave them so much more power. They stepped on foundations that the Black civil rights movement had already started. They needed their own foundation. We allowed them to step on our foundation that we founded, and we allowed them to just take it and go fucking crazy with it, dog.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you stop. I know. Let Pop, please. what you got? Because I just see
nothing.
I see the steam coming off your cap.
No,
Wow.
I'm good.
What'd I say?
So Incognigro's on point with it.
You gonna bitch up like that?
Huh?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Nah, I'll let that man talk. Go ahead, man. Let him
You can't respond now?
Oh, but that's it. Look, that's
you.
it. But time out though. I did want to toss in one more aspect of it because he was talking about the Democrats, and I did want to mention there was a trans person who was appointed by the Biden administration, who recently was added into the Women of the Year category. I think he was like ranked in the top 50. And I mean, this is just, I don't know if that lends credence to that particular administration. I mean, I don't think the Republican Party would co-sign something like that fully. But
hey man, I gotta say this. Hey, all the women that are born women, y'all gotta stand up because ain't no way.
Exactly.
Caitlyn
Jenner
should be winning. What was it?
Woman of the Athlete of the Year or something.
She was something. Yeah.
It's a slap in women's.
It's a slap in women's face.
It is
because ain't no transgender man winning no Man of the Year award out here. That ain't happening. So y'all women, y'all gotta stand up because y'all already law on the total.
It really ain't our fight, bro. It ain't our fight.
It's not our fight, but they gotta stand up because they're low on the total.
Oh no, I think it is.
Sports. They look at little league baseball sports or little league football or high school sports more than they watch a WNBA or a softball. That's it. Women got to stand up for themselves on this one. They got to stand on, just like they went hard. I'm not comparing the two. I'm not trying to cause anything. I'm just saying how women stood together on the whole Me Too moment. Y'all need to stand together on this because there's no way a transgender woman should be allowed to be, or should even be getting close to being Woman of the Year. That's what I feel.
I'm glad you brought up Caitlyn Jenner because Caitlyn Jenner is actually against the sports. Men born as, females, whatever. Yeah,
but she's not against
winning. She's not against the award.
Yeah, she's not against transgender women taking
sports.
She's not against but she's not against transgender women taking women that are born with.
She gladly accepted that award.
Awards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she is against the sports thing, though.
Okay, well, sounds pretty hypocritical to me, but it is extra. But anyways, there was another issue that I kind of wanted to bring to the table related to a police officer. Was it out in Miami?
It was in Florida. I don't know what.
It was in Florida. Okay, so we have an officer. Actually, you know what? Let me kick it over to Incognito. Give me the basics of that. Give me the rundown of that hiring issues that got kind of exposed.
What was happening was, I believe that this chief of police somewhere in Florida, he was not hiring, but when it came to promotion, he would say things. Well,
Fort Lauderdale,
Florida.
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale Police Department. I guess it was said that he was saying things such as, okay, this wall of people who are higher in rank is too white, or he was hiring only Black people or minorities when it came to, and I keep saying hiring, I apologize, but more of promoting people of color and minorities over Caucasian people. And y'all know how I am. Well, you know, I like to keep it pretty consistent and keep that same energy. That if he was doing that, you got to be careful, man. You got to be very careful, because that is a very thin line when it comes to I guess prejudice and racism, when you're saying stuff like that and doing things like that as well.
Okay, so before I, peel that back, I do kind of want to know, how exactly did he get caught? Do you know? Are you aware of that?
From what I heard, from what I understand through reports, they reported him. I guess people were getting upset that they weren't getting promoted because they were a certain color.
Okay. So, I mean,
I have a statement from him. He said, if promoting diversity is the hill I'm going to die on, hey, shout out, I will sleep well tonight. I won't allow them to tarnish my reputation. I won't allow them to tarnish the work that I've done in 24 years that I've been in profession. So he's using excuses promoting diversity.
So with that said, there is actually a really big push in the corporate arena right now where they're actually looking to diversify and kind of undo some of the harm that has been done. A lot of Black folks have been overlooked, overworked, you know what I mean, underpaid in the corporate arena. And so I particularly don't take offense to this. But, you got to be real careful when you're trying to give folks that leg up, to where if you are going to kind of go this route, you need to make sure you're checking the boxes.
Man, fuck
and whoever it is you're building.
I
do too. I do.
Corporate bull.
No. That's real though. I believe white folks have been doing it and they continue to do it. But when you get in the seat, you just got to make sure, when you're going to practice that you do it in a manner to where it will go undetected. Like homie got caught. That's all I was trying to figure out.
It don't matter. Fuck all that. Why we got to abide by their rules when they've been they've been making the rules for decades, centuries.
It's too simple rules.
But he didn't get caught though, bro. It don't like he got caught. I mean, we reported all the time that nothing happened.
Exactly.
So
they ain't trying to hear that shit.
Didn't he lose his job after this?
Yeah,
what I'm saying is like, we report, Black people have been reporting for years, bro. Why am I not getting hired and nothing happened? But then as soon as the white people report, now
obviously it's two sets of rules, brother.
All he's been doing is the same thing the white people are doing in reverse. That's it. And the white people
got fired.
And like my man Incog said, when white people get uncomfortable, don't get their way, they act a fucking nut. They a bunch of fucking cowards. They can't sit with the thought that somebody of color, is over them or is getting promoted or making more money than them. Not all, just the select
a certain type. I believe
45-year-olds over
the type that funnel into that career, I could see they might have some static with that. Real shit. I mean, no, you got to be a special kind of person to go into that field to begin with.
A nut.
What did the government do to what's that called? When they hire Black people?
Affirmative action.
Affirmative action, right? Okay, so we had that.
We got Caucasian action.
Right, we don't have a Caucasian.
Well, no, it did. It affirmative action turned into slightly Caucasian action because women are considered a minority, and so white women have kind of been able to get hired under that particular.
It don't matter, man. It's all the same thing. They're white. They're white.
So where do we get to finally where the shit's just equal? Like, it doesn't matter what your color is. Are you certified for this job? Do you have all the credentials that you need for this job? Do you have the experience for this job? Like, when does it stop?
That will never happen as long as nepotism. As long as people do favors for another, people always watching out for somebody else. That'll never happen.
I mean, but time out though. That's just the nature of the beast. It's really about who your network is. I mean, you know people, it's just how it's gonna go. I've seen it. I've experienced. I've been a benefactor of it. and so on and
Mhm.
so forth. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
a
Like,
lot
I
of
mean,
people have.
it
A
is
lot
what
of-
it is. When you got a good network, and I mean, you know, you don't gotta stand in the line with everybody else for your block of cheese.
I feel
Right.
like if I had like on one of the jobs I do, if I have a black boss, I feel like he's gonna put me over or pick me to do something over a white guy. This is how it is. And I feel the same way with if I had a white boss, he'll pick a white guy over me, you know, or based off the connections or based off the friendship, because that's what happens everywhere we do. You know,
I think it's okay as long as your credentials stack up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You do want to make sure your credentials is in order. Pop, you've been awfully quiet. What you got, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not trying to interrupt nobody out here.
oh
Oh, man.
But
That
I'm
man
gonna
is
say,
sensitive.
I mean, my man, was he black?
He was
I think it was Hispanic.
I think he was
He's mixed. He's mixed black and white.
Afro Latina.
I think he's black and white.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Puerto Rican.
But anyways, man, hey,
And he's
he
gay.
did what he had to do, man.
Oh my
You know
god.
what I'm saying?
What they got to do with it?
You said what? He was the LGBT community?
What?
You said it, right? I'm yes or no. I mean, I don't know how that's applicable. Was his
Hey,
hiring?
you cutting Pop off.
My bad. I apologize. Pop, take the floor, brother.
Hey, man, he did what he had to do, man. I don't care if it's forced or not, man.
Hey,
They've
man.
been doing it. If you got caught, I mean, you do want to try to make it slick, but I mean, as long as we got to hear his side. Maybe he can justify it. Man, we don't know how close the records were or not.
Said they caught him on camera with them stealing boxes.
Stealing resumes, bro. Putting the black resumes in the front.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, look, on the cool, we're not finna go through the rest of this episode with you tiptoeing around, man. Pop your shit off, boy. Fuck that masked Negro down there.
Yeah, my word. I'm not trying to cut nobody off.
All right. So speaking of, you know, police reform and issue that matter, we're gonna kind of head into another kind of chaotic story, I guess. I can't even call him our brother. Jussie Schmoye. He's cutting up yet again. Ain't no free Jussie.
He already free.
He out.
Well, why you say he cutting up? He out.
Well, he cut up to get out. Okay, so yeah, apparently it did.
What
but
you
really
to get out?
I mean, it's not much that I wouldn't do not to get out, right? But I don't think I would have reverted to the initial tactic that he did. So for those who don't know, let me just lay it out there. Jussie entered into the prison shortly after his sentencing, after being called the capper of all cappers. Shout out to the judge for appropriating that term there. Anyways, he spent about 4 days in the psych ward, because I think they pushed him into the psych ward, which, you know, I think might have been good for the brother. But be that as it may, apparently Jussie was getting threatening phone calls from the jail. So I guess my first question is who's really looking to punish Jussie from behind bars?
Hold on, time out. He was getting phone calls from the jail?
That's what he said.
It was a
Nigerian.
We cannot believe anything that man said.
Well, I know, and I'm just laying. These are the alleged facts of what's going on.
It was a Nigerian, man. What are you talking about, bro?
I mean, it could have been. It could have been, or maybe he really thinks he's getting phone calls. I don't know, but to me, the brother is the boy who cried wolf.
He light skinned, man. You just can't.
Bro, the epitome of, he's like the poster child for the boy who cried wolf.
He light skinned, man. Y'all can't. What's your name? He got something to say. His eye twitching down there.
Go ahead, talk your talk.
See, we hit him with that down there. I ain't got nothing to say. My eye wasn't twitching.
Why you ain't got nothing to say? Yeah, look at him.
Bro, this is listen, the nigga should still be in jail. He did something, he lied, he made a lie story. He should be in jail. Nigga got out now. They not even they ain't gonna spend no time trying to send them back like
At
that
all,
for real.
at
We
all.
talking
You don't
about
think
an
so?
appeal that
No,
could take
no.
like over a year and shit. Come on, man. Nobody cares now. Now he was released. Nobody even gives a fuck anymore. This shit's gonna get blown over like a year and a half later. We gonna hear like, oh, fucking, it got turned down to fucking 30 days probation or some shit. Bull, watch. It ain't gonna turn into shit now. It ain't. It's just done now, bro. It's done.
The thing that's the biggest thing that's shocking to me, just really mind-boggling. Buddy went into the situation and kept his story. He still swear up and down, like, think about
truth.
what that takes. No, ain't no truth. Ain't no truth to that.
I mean, you might as well though. So shit like
You
that.
might as well at this point. I mean,
there's no downside
to
there's no downside to continuing this shit.
Hey, they said
apologizing ain't gonna make it better. I don't think, bro.
They said I carved my name in some vehicles. I never did that. I'm gonna ride that till I die.
I think it's a smack in the face, right?
To who?
To reform, to all that shit. Because some motherfuckers, we always talk about it. Some motherfuckers need to be in jail. Like, they need to go to jail, right? And then they got some motherfuckers in there who shouldn't be in jail. The motherfucker we all agree should be in jail, they let his ass the fuck out. That shit crazy as fuck, dog.
Let me ask you this. Are we being biased here? Because I've heard a lot of people say, hey, well, you know, how many white folks have we see get on the stand and lie and punish folks and go unpunished? Hold on. Now, we recently heard about Emmett Till, the lady who accused Emmett Till. She came out on damn near her deathbed. I don't even know if she dead yet, but she came out and said, hey, yeah, I lied on that never happened or something to that effect. And while I was calling for her head, I mean, I would have loved to see her in the electric chair and they fried her ass to a fricassee. But
no, that's not the same.
She's never admitted to it, bro.
She did, though. She said that she
did
lied.
Not. She's still alive, and she never admitted that.
No, I think she dead now.
Yeah, she did.
Regardless,
I think she dead now. Yeah.
I don't think. Well, either her family just came out or something.
Her family.
I don't think
she
ever
gone.
said. I don't know if you can ever pull up that she ever said that.
Maybe I
misunderstood.
lied.
I don't think that happened.
Regardless of the fact,
I think she went to her grave, bro, with that lie. Yeah.
I think all black people are being biased because we all knew OJ did it. And we celebrated.
No, I still don't know he did it.
Man, we all knew OJ did it, and we celebrated his release.
Listen, brother, I don't.
I mean, him getting over.
They tell us to trust the justice system. So
tell me. Wait,
exactly,
right? Hold on. Please tell me how you think OJ did it.
They say that shit.
Man, we're not about to go through this.
You got no facts, man.
What you mean? The facts is in OJ Made in America on ESPN.
Listen, brother, there was blood.
Yeah, bro, that shit was pretty clear.
30 for 30.
No, I don't accept it. I won't accept it. I'm putting my trust in the system.
But you would accept Michael Jackson?
Oh no, time out.
Well, do you want me to get in there?
Nigga, you need some lighting on your face.
before we spiral. Right?
No, the closer he get, the look at that. You can see shit.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, time
nigga
out.
Completely blank face right now, bro.
Look like
that nigga look like goddamn. What's that? America. They used to blink out his voice.
American Horror Story.
No,
before we spiral out of control, right? With this
American Horror Story. No, I'm talking about American. The motherfuckers that be snitching and they be changing their voice.
Oh, they talking like this?
On the A&E. It's like A&E and shit.
Gangland.
That's how he look.
Yeah, gangland.
Yeah, that motherfucker thought he could kill
me. Yeah, look at him, bro.
Is this thing on? Yes.
But go ahead.
Okay, before we spiral, what?
No, I'm just gonna say, man, before we spiral out of control, we're talking about with the OJ, and before we talk about the justice system and stuff like that. The justice system, look, they found the man not guilty. What more can you say? Now, did the police fuck up with that OJ trial? Yes. It was a lot of tampering with evidence going on. A lot of motherfuckers who did that in the police department should have went to jail. This Jussie Smollett shit, though, they did everything right. The justice system worked. and he cheated his way.
He found
out
a
of
loophole. A loophole.
But time out though.
It ain't
Time
no
out.
loophole.
He found a
Time
white-
out.
he
Sitting
found a
in
white
jail
person
all the
loophole.
time waiting on an appeal.
Listen,
He found a white person.
On the
loophole.
just. But here's the thing though. Furman in that OJ case, he lied. He planted evidence. He Jussie Smollett his shit
That's what I'm saying.
beforehand.
Planet.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm
He did,
saying.
He's,
yeah, he did.
he's chilling. And
The
then
thing
you remember that one incident where there was that black guy in one of the parks in Central Park, I think.
You can't say
And the
he's
lady
not
was
racist.
blaming about the dog, the lady, and asked her to get in. She spun this whole story out of proportion, right? And then even last week we kind of touched on this too, where people lying and carrying on other folks specifically should get, what is it? What was the term that was used if you're falsely charging somebody for something?
That's different.
False charge. Nah, I mean it's all lying on under oath to the police,
There are levels to
causing
lying.
all kind of strife.
There's levels to it though. There's levels to lying. The lies.
thing-
Go ahead.
That lie
Think
could have
about-
got him killed on the spot though.
Yeah, whatever.
It could
All
have.
right.
Go ahead. Pop, go ahead. Nigga. This
I'm saying, yeah.
The thing about this one, anyways, he didn't cover his own ass. Now he being extra.
some people might say you're acting, one of them letters because they said that's what equate to being extra. But go ahead.
Anyways, what you got to understand about this shit is, while I'm less mad about it, you got to think about these other places that be letting motherfuckers out over overcrowding type bullshit, but it'd be white people that be letting out for that shit.
Yeah.
Like Khloe Kardashian can get out after 2 days for a damn DUI that she had 160 days or whatever for, or you know what I'm saying, the college admissions parents, you know what I'm saying, that's paying to get their kids into college and shit, and they ain't serving
No jail
motherfucking
time.
95% of their time and shit. So that's the other side of it too. Like
He found a
fuck it.
loophole. He found a
Fuck it.
loophole. That's all
Fuck
it
it.
is.
The thing about it, he fucked his career up. So I mean, that's
Career,
good
yeah,
enough for
he
me.
did.
So,
And that
but
was
I mean, him
punishment
serving the
enough.
time don't really matter to me like that much.
His career done, bro. He out of there. He ain't.
Yeah.
Not unless one of them executives get a hold of him.
Exactly, dog. American
Is that what
feeding
you
off
suspect?
shit like that, bro.
That's
America
what I suspect
feeds
that happens.
off shit like him.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
Eric-
they love a good comeback story though.
He
What,
ain't
that'd be a
coming back
great
in.
road to redemption.
I don't know. We ain't seen a
Look.
gay black man come back yet.
They might.
Juicy
I
gonna be
need
the
an
new
example of this.
Juicy gonna be the new Batman.
He might get
To
the
be
plate.
honest, I don't even believe he's gay. I don't believe he's gay no more, bro.
Bruh.
I don't believe what he says. He might not even be gay, dog.
Well, we'll let you uncover that. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Y'all know that he was fucking one of the dudes that was in the situation that was
One of the
going down.
Nigerians.
I can believe.
Yeah.
Bro, what? Didn't he have a relationship with Lee Daniels?
I'm just okay. So I
caused
mean,
me
that's
to see a
confirmed.
video.
I mean,
That's-
the
he
text
only-
messages, the relationship was confirmed
Well,
between them.
you
So
know, he need to see visual confirmation. He need to see.
we don't even need to
Hell
question
nah,
that.
He
shit.
need to see
come on, bro.
he need
We
to
gonna
see
let
the
you
whole
Want to
act.
see the tapes?
He see
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
act.
Shit he
He want to
say,
see
bro.
the act, yo.
Personally,
We let you.
I
Yeah.
could
I mean, we're
less.
talking about shit that Jussie admitted. I mean, he admitted to. I mean, that's already out there.
Hey man, it costs say you need to see proof. You need to see up
Dog,
close and personal
all that
proof.
I mean, they
Yeah.
had the messages and shit in there, and then you say that yes. I mean,
Akog said he need to.
how do you
hold-
get
I ain't
around
say
that?
He need
shit.
to
All
hold his
right,
pocket.
all right. Look,
I ain't said shit. I just said
Time
I
out.
don't believe it.
we got 1 minute left. It's about to cut off.
I guess you can
Reset.
play.
We'll
you think you
circle
can play
back.
with dick and not be gay? I guess.
New Mexico order.
That's what I was waiting on.
I mean, I don't know where you're going with that. I mean, niggas say he guilty, and you saying he innocent, but whatever.
Who?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
let
was.
him-
That was.
You
Simpson
say
and
you
shit.
think
All I
he
said
don't
was-
gay. You
I
say
didn't
he
know
thinks
about
not
the
gay.
text messages.
You say he
I
thinks
didn't know
he's not
about the
gay.
text messages.
Bro, he's a flamer.
Okay, I
Come
get
on.
it. I
He's
didn't know about
pretty
the
gay,
text
dog.
messages. I didn't say shit after that.
He said
called
he's the
himself
gay
I didn't say a
Tupac.
fucking
He
word.
said he's the gay Tupac.
I mean,
In 2022, motherfuckers will do and say anything just for some fucking attention, dog. I don't put that shit
clout,
past.
huh?
I don't put that shit past nobody, dog. If a motherfucker say I'm gay just for attention, dog, you know what? I would believe they probably did it just for attention. But I probably never sucked no dick. Probably never did no gay activity.
You think
none of
Jussie?
that
You think
shit, bro.
Jussie?
But
ain't
no,
you think,
no. Supposedly there's text messages, so no. But I'm just saying, dog,
Supposedly.
like, you can't put nothing
Back
past
out, man.
nobody
Get out of here.
to lie about anything. these
Get
days,
out.
dog. Motherfuckers be lying, dog. Motherfuckers would just lie about anything, dog. Anything. Just
bro,
to get,
Jussie been gay
I don't
since
know, man. I don't
2015.
know
just to
about
get
straight
attention,
man
dog.
lying to
Come
your
on,
opinion.
bro.
Y'all acting like people don't lie for attention, dog.
I feel you, but a straight
We
man.
talking about Jussie,
I don't
dog.
know. I
Yeah,
need to see it.
That's a
I
big
get it.
lie, brother.
That's
That's a
a-
lie.
hold on.
That's
hold
a
on.
hell of a lie to try to
No.
live,
We not thinking in this new 2022 generation. Like back in the day, a motherfucker, he'd be like, "Oh, you gay?"
I don't know,
We'd
bro.
lighten their
I
ass
don't
up,
know,
right?
man.
In
Fam,
2022,
hey.
You be doing what
there's
they
no
ask?
problem with
I
being
don't
gay,
know.
You be doing what they ask?
huh?
Huh?
I said motherfuckers be lighting their ass up.
Bro, he been gay since 2015 when I first seen Empire, dog. I don't
Either
think-
way, it looks like the L that old buddy is taking. Juicie's L is slowly converting to a neutral. Like it's break even.
Nah, it's an L, forever L. That's forever L.
Okay,
it's
well,
it's
fine.
an L if you're losing your career over it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and
that's
right
a L,
now,
bro.
that is what it is. But speaking of L's, we kind of got like this new little topic we're gonna touch on, and it's we talking about fights right now. So we really kind of want to hear from each individual here. We want to hear about an L that you took, scrapping it out, duking it out.
I'm 2-0, bro. I go first. I get mine out the way quick.
You 2-0.
2-0.
I'm a non-violent type of nigga. I don't got a lot of enemies, bro. I never had enemies, dog.
Well, if you
say you
2-0,
fight with
You ain't gotta
we're
fight it,
asking
nigga.
about L's.
You
We're
say
talking
you
about
do.
L.
2-0, bro. 2-0.
You ain't gotta
That's
be
it.
an enemy just to fight somebody in the club. I mean, you ain't
I
gotta
don't
be
see that don't make
enemies,
that don't
nigga.
know, nigga. Niggas lose their life over bullshit like that. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
And
Well,
that's
yes,
fair,
bitch.
and that's
Yes.
fine. Yes.
Fuck
Okay,
that.
but we're talking about what things we've done, though. We're not talking. Yes, that
Exactly.
happens, but have not most of us fought in the club before?
You never got snuck?
No,
Who, me?
never,
No, Vic.
Well, we're talking a bit.
Never.
Let Vic- yeah.
never.
So you 2-0, no L's.
All right, Floyd.
Now hold on, time out though. Time out.
I need
Wait,
to see
time out,
those
time out.
two
Is it-
niggas.
Is
I
brother
need to
stuff
see them
included?
two
Brother
niggas.
is
No,
brother.
no, not brother stuff, but bitching up and not taking
I
on the
know he
fight
ain't
when
talking
you
about no
supposed
brother.
to. It's an L.
Time
2-0.
out. What you mean bitching up?
They ain't never
though?
happened to me. They ain't
I
never
mean-
happened to me.
There are instances where you just got to throw down in the gauntlet. There's just, and when it happens, it happens. And if you don't do shit, that's an L. You lost by disqualification.
That ain't never happened.
I don't
Okay,
believe
all right.
All
We'll
right,
move on.
He missed the
Incognito.
perfect. He missed the perfect.
Yeah.
That ain't Mr. Perfect. That I mean,
Floyd
Bruh,
down there.
Hey, I've never lost a fight I chose to fight. Only
Oh,
person I ever lost.
Hey, I feel that though. I kind
Real
of feel
shit.
that.
I've
Oh,
never
that's
lost
all
a
we
fight.
talking
My
about, though.
story,
No,
my
no, no,
story
no, no.
goes like that though.
I've
Okay.
never lost a fight for a person I chose. Dog, the only person who ever really beat my ass was my brother, dog. I had enough of them ass.
Well,
You know what I'm
tell
saying?
that story
Man.
about this fight, this L you took off somebody else. Sound like a World Star video.
I took off somebody else.
No, just said you
Yeah,
said.
tell us about it.
Yeah,
you
tell
said
me.
the L you took. Yeah, you said you only. What'd you say?
You didn't
I
take
said
an L that
I've
you didn't
never-
start.
Bro, I've never lost a fight I chose. Like,
Well, tell that
I've
story.
never
Tell
lost.
one of them
That's,
stories.
that's me saying I've never lost. I've never lost a fight.
Oh my gosh, we got another perfect.
We got
Negro
some
over here.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm not
niggas
saying
in
I'm
here.
perfect. Now, what I will say is
Tell
some
us the L.
motherfuckers. No, I will say this because John brought it up. It's some motherfuckers that wanted to fight, and I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like,
You a
Nah.
coward. You a coward.
Nah.
You a coward.
call it what the fuck you want.
I ain't
Call
never
it
met a nigga
fuck
like
you
that.
want.
Can,
But
before,
I know it. No, it
No,
don't.
no.
Like
Some
what-
people like that though, bro. Some
hold
people like
on.
Freeman. You don't
Can
give a fuck.
you
No,
tell
like
us
what Vic said.
what he
like
did?
What Vic,
And
like
then
what Vic said. Like what Vic said, right? It always goes back to this violent shit, right? Motherfuckers really lose their life over just a
Yes.
simple
We
fucking
don't
fight.
care. We're telling
Who don't care?
stories. We're telling
Sir.
stories that
Nigga,
happen in
Sir.
the
I care.
past.
I
Oh,
care,
well,
We're
nigga.
not telling new stories.
We're not
not,
telling
nigga,
new
y'all trying to
stories.
We're
Tell
talking
nobody
about shit that happened.
Like,
Nobody's out here
looking.
looking for smoke.
Somebody
But I
trying to
want to
play
know. I want to know.
I don't know why y'all niggas going all
The
deep. and
nigga,
shit.
the dude
Because you
who
tried to
stepped
play
to
me.
you, the dude who stepped to you, what happened? He called you out to the floor. He said, "Bring your ass." What did he do for the situation to get there?
Dog, if I would have fought that man
about you tucking your tail. That's
if
what
I
I
would
want
have
to hear
fought,
about.
I didn't. Okay, call it what you want. If I would have fought that man, they would have jumped me, dog. It wasn't no fucking way. He had all his motherfucking mans around and shit, and that was me solo, bro. I'm not fighting him. You can call it what the fuck you want. Call it survival. I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be a stupid motherfucker.
That ain't no bitch.
Oh,
You got to be
Lord.
stupid as
Niggas
shit.
ain't finna die over no bullshit.
Knowing if you hit this man,
I'm not saying
knowing
I
if
feel
you
you,
hit
dog.
this, knowing if you hit this man, you gonna get about 50,
Yeah, nigga,
50
you
hands
All right.
put on you.
Time out. Listen, we've heard enough from Mahatma Gandhi and MLK over here. Let me get it to our high heads over here. Pop, what you got, man?
It was the 5th grade. I was on the basketball court. Now I didn't won way more fights than I lost. It's not even close.
We don't need a disclaimer, brother.
And we don't know that.
Anyways, no one knows about anybody's shit. But anyways, the nigga, I don't know why he attacked me like this. But I don't know. I don't know. He had a fed up attitude, but I don't know what happened. But we was on the basketball court. I don't know. I don't remember what happened. If I fouled him too hard, or I was making fun of him. I don't know. This nigga name, I ain't gonna say the nigga name. I ain't gonna give him that shit. But he was a little stocky. He was a little stocky dude for a 5th grader though. But I ain't had problems with him because dude's supposed to be my friend or whatever. So I don't know what happened. We was tussling or whatever. And then we was playing on the court. Next thing I know, I just got punched straight in the face. And I ain't know who was hitting me at first. So I see him, and my man's hitting me, man. Like rocking my shit good. And I hit him once or twice, but that was it. I was more recovering. He was hitting. I ain't never been hit that hard in my life, bro. That was a 5th grade. And I'm gonna let you know this nigga went and started he was a freshman and started for varsity in high school. This nigga forearms back then is probably bigger than my shit.
I know
now,
what you
but
mean.
he was shorter.
Yeah.
But he was shorter than me though.
Don't try to make that story
But
look
he was-
better, nigga.
No, I know what it looks
I'm
like.
saying,
Look, I
I'm
can picture
admitting
him. I can
you.
picture him now.
I'm
when he
saying I
said he was
only
a
hit him a
freshman
couple
in varsity.
times, but if I would have continued, I stayed on my feet the whole time. But if I would have continued, it would have been just worse. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a swollen lip and shit, and we both got suspended and shit too. That's the shit that fucked up. I took the L. We both got suspended. But yeah, that's the only thing that really stand out, like one-on-one type shit.
Well,
All right.
my
But yeah,
L,
that was the 5th grade. I took that L.
Free.
one of the the main L I've really taken. One of the reasons why I'm so aggressive because I hate losing fights. I was in 7th grade. I was in chorus. Yeah, say what y'all want. Get y'all jokes off. Nigga was out there.
I was in chorus,
Ma'am.
bro. I was in chorus in middle school, and we got to go on some nice ass trips.
Yep, that's the only reason I was in chorus because they were the only ones that went on field trips. So
yeah,
whatever. Anyway, so we out there, singing little Christmas carols out there, getting ready for one of the field trips we was about to go on, and I got hit in the face with a paper ball. And I don't play that. So I assumed, or I thought I knew who threw the paper ball and hit me, or whatever. I balled it up and hit him back in the face or whatever. Next thing I know, he come charging at me, and all of a sudden my arm, I'm getting yoked up in the full Nelson by this swole girl, yo. Hey, I know she's a lesbian now. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Yo, she was huge. Yo, she was massive. Yo, she had me like this. She said, "Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing." He's over here like left, right, left, right, left.
Damn.
Right. I'm like, let me go. I couldn't break free because she's strong. She's
you was
big.
day and shit.
Yep, I was getting lit up, yo. And then we fell on the ground, and he's kicking me in the face and everything. I ain't getting no hits, yo. And I got suspended.
You're always gonna get suspended.
My nigga said after that, it was enough was enough.
That's an L I really can't live with because one, I was getting my ass whooped. A girl was holding me, and I ain't getting no licks in. So I went out like a little bitch. So
side note for all my niggas that was in chorus, bro. Them niggas was the smartest niggas. It was in middle school, I did chorus fucking 2 years, yo. We went on trips. We went to fucking Paris and all types of shit. But it was like 6 of us dudes, bro. It was like 30 some fucking.
I can't even imagine.
dog.
Yo, Your
they
ass
was
is fucking
playing
chorus.
with our shit back there, but like behind, we had these little like bleachers inside like this big ass room and shit, bro. And like you sing for like half the class and shit, bro. And that was it. Other class, other part of the class, you just be doing nothing, dog. So you just be fucking flirting with, and everybody had like 2 or 3 pictures to themselves and shit, dog. They be all trying to go down your pants and shit. Just like 7th or 8th
All right,
grade,
we going
bro.
somewhere else.
Chorus,
Go ahead.
Listen, all I'm saying is this.
shit.
I knew this
John.
nigga. I knew this guy in high school. He is mean as fucking shit. I just can't imagine him in there singing hymns. All right,
Bro,
The
you
shit
don't
just
have to
suck.
be out. You don't got to
Yeah.
be chorus.
All
It
right.
ain't individuals, bro. You just gotta just fade
Hey.
into that joint.
Well, anyways, listen, everybody, thank you for tuning in to this
Oh
episode.
no, you better tell
Hold on,
your story.
yo.
Chill out.
Oh.
You better tell your story.
Oh, shit, yeah, you're right. All right. So
You
We
better
would
tell-
love to
Hey,
hear.
you better tell
Nah,
the story.
tell
You all
these
want
stories.
to.
yeah. I
Tell
got
these stories.
And tell it right. And tell the whole
tell
thing.
it right. Y'all help me tell it now. But
Hold on, let me light my shit first.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna take y'all back to the Super Bowl weekend. I think it was Ravens versus
49ers.
the 49ers in New
Yeah.
Orleans.
Hey, were you grown?
I was a grown man. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I let y'all get by without telling y'all grown
This
up.
is like
else.
2012 or 11.
ish,
I
something
don't
like
have
that.
no. I don't have. I'll tell another story.
Yeah, it was like
I'll tell another
2010,
story.
2011.
I'll tell another
All
story
right.
when I'm grown.
Okay, so anyways, I'm out on Bourbon Street, So first of all, I went out there. I went out with this, someone I was dating at the time. We had a good time. We had tickets to the Super Bowl. I'm lit, and well back then I was a major Cowboy fan, major fan. So I'm out there in the streets. What?
Continue.
Whoa,
man,
you
go
didn't
ahead.
mean back then?
No.
Let him
Let him continue the story.
No, we need this on wax. We need this
Go
on
ahead.
wax.
Well, ask your
So you're
question.
saying
I'll
you're not
clarify.
as big of a Cowboys fan now as you were in 2011 or 12? You're less of a Cowboys fan.
Listen, I treat the Cowboys.
Are you less of a Cowboys
Listen,
fan?
sir, my fandom for the Cowboys is synonymous with my fandom for Ye. Okay. And I'll leave it at that. Anyways, so I came out, I'm in the city having a good time. I got my Dez Bryant jersey. That was my favorite, player. I had probably about three different jerseys, Dez Bryant jerseys. Anyways, so, I'm on Bourbon Street, living my life, having a good time. I'm by myself, mobbing in the city. And I took, like a left turn off of Bourbon Street, and I ain't thinking too much about it. I had been drinking. I had a couple of them grenades. And from Tropical Island, shout out for those who know, them things will put you on your ass.
It's a shithole.
That's not gonna put you on your ass that night, though.
Anyways, well, actually, speaking of, I never actually was on my ass, but I'll get to that. Anyways, I turned off of Bourbon Street, and the scene getting a little questionable, but I'm not really thinking too much about it. Like I said, I was drunk. Honestly, all of a sudden, I don't even know what happened. It's very possible that I had an altercation with these brothers prior to on Bourbon Street and then took a turn off, and I don't know. All I know is I was on the street and I got hit. And I sobered up. Instantly. Right? He knocked me into sobriety. I was raped, and it was 3 motherfuckers on me. It was 2 brothers and 1 white boy. And they was working. I'm getting hit in the face. And I'm like, fuck, what the fuck going on? I don't even know what I did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, shit, fuck it. But I got ADHD, y'all, and my attention ain't so great. So look, I locked in on one motherfucker, and I just start punching this motherfucker
Like that? You punched him just like that?
Oh yeah, I'm notorious. I'm known for these hammer punches.
My nigga, so hammer punches.
I'm known for the hammer punches.
They was on you, bro.
Crushing them. So they was just all over. I'm getting hit, man. I had, and it's crazy. I had went to earlier that day. I had went to the little Super Bowl. They have like the little fan shop. I had bought me a nice little hat, bro. that hat like just disappeared. Well, what happened was there was a good Samaritan in the crowd. They kind of like broke the shit up. They like, and I'm looking for my hat. They like, get out of here, man. Go. And I got gone.
Get out of here.
I start running. Hell yeah.
Here,
I disappeared back into the crowd on Bourbon Street. There was tons of motherfuckers there. First thing I did, I seen the police. I said, hey. I told on them motherfuckers.
Oh, wow.
I was telling. The officer looked at each other and they cracked up laughing. I was furious. And I didn't know where my hotel room was. I swear I had a concussion. My fucking head is like swollen. Like I went to the Super Bowl the next day, just popping ibuprofen. My head was like this. And I was like, I had grabbed a towel to kind of wrap around my shit so it wasn't as blatant. And I just said, damn, it took me probably about an hour and a half to figure out where the fuck I was at, where my hotel was.
Did you make a phone call after that fight?
I don't recall. And there's actually no proof of me making a phone call, but word on the street is I called some friends to let them know what was going on.
I just need to find where that phone is.
Bro, if you went to the
and
police,
plug it in.
if you went to the police like you was on that phone, bro, dog, we was dying laughing at you, brother.
That's a shame. That's a shame. You would think like, they would be concerned. I almost lost my life.
No, we was, bro.
Outside of
you need to learn how to
like, man,
you need to learn how to
John
fight.
was really hurt, bro. John's hurt.
It's
man.
not a matter of me not knowing how to fight. I can fight. It was 1-on-3.
You just said.
I mean, what I'm gonna do?
You just said you're not gonna hammer fist one dude all night. That's what you should.
Boy, you got me fucked up because once I get you in one of them grapples, I'm gonna fuck you up, boy. I wrestle now. I got that shit down pat.
I can tell. Another story. I took an L as a grown man, and I'm sure Incog and my brother Popka was out there when I was so sloppy drunk that I got in a fight with this one dude, and me and him was throwing haymakers after haymakers, and we never connected, and we just kept falling and slipping up. Every punch we threw, we missed, and we failed.
Remember,
we failed. We fell at least 5 times each, just throwing punch. One sloppy punch fall out the another. It was just ridiculous. Falling in trash.
When was this?
I didn't take it. I didn't.
From the library.
I didn't walk around with lumps on my forehead. But
I remember that shit.
I walked around with scraped knees and scraped elbows.
Well, I ain't walked away with no scraped knees. I walked away a man. At least until I put that report in. I told like a motherfucker. I would have pressed charges right there on the spot.
The funny part is them niggas that beat your ass probably keep telling the story.
Bro, they tell that story. They telling their grandkids and shit. Man. Fuck them, man. Fuck all 3 of them.
They probably got that goddamn Cowboys hat.
They probably got my shit sitting up on a fucking power line somewhere.
In the third ward and shit.
I'm telling you, man.
Knowing you, you probably said some disrespectful shit though.
It's very likely. You know what? In my younger days, I was off the chain. Even now, I'm a little wild, but you know, no. But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is.
But nobody deserves to have their ass beat like that.
Well,
I ain't saying that.
My nigga John was reckless, but my nigga John used to be reckless at the mouth, dog.
They shouldn't have jumped me
with no hands.
It's not that I don't have hands. I'm telling you, if it's 1-on-1, I can take a hit. That's what I'm saying. I had 3 motherfuckers coming at me. I didn't fall once. Nigga, I was gonna say I got a solid jaw. Pause. I'm good. I'm fine though. You know what I'm saying? I was straight.
Let that gay cop see what that solid jaw do.
Whoa. Yo.
Ooh, he feeling spicy.
We're gonna put him in timeout. We're gonna lock you up in that psych ward with Jussie.
Don't edit that shit out. You know? Nah, leave that
weirdo.
Shit in there. He don't get to have ruling on that shit.
Yes, I do.
Well, he's the editor, so you know he gonna clean this shit up. But yeah, shit. That's all. I mean, that's all we got. I mean, anybody want to throw out a random? Actually, you know, fuck that. I got a little random to throw out there. We touched on Kanye earlier today. Apparently, Kanye has worked it and done it yet again. He has been barred from what, the Grammys, or from performing at the Grammys.
You know, to be honest, I don't care.
Are we tired of talking about Kanye?
Yeah, I don't care. Who cares?
It's getting to that point. I think it's getting to the point where, like, bro, like,
Yeah, we can't give him the clout he's looking for. Like.
Is it clout though? I don't think he's looking for clout.
I don't know what.
If you're making all your private business public, you're looking for some type of clout or attention. It's the same thing. Clout is a hand in hand.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the nigga just hurt and he lashing out. I think this is what in my mind, a bad toddler would look like, throwing a temper tantrum in a store. Yeah, and he just needs his ass whooped at this point.
I ain't got nothing else to say about it.
A rich bad toddler.
He is what he is. He's always gonna be that. Ain't no changing that.
All I need to know is, does he still have his support system here in this podcast?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about, me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I still support him.
You still stand by him?
Yep.
Okay. And there you have it.
Hey, I stand by all you motherfuckers. Y'all did some wilder shit. So.
Hey man, you out here dry snitching. Shut up. Yeah. All right, let's what Deshaun Watson.
Oh god.
Deshaun Watson. No, okay. We can go into the sports real quick. All right, so what, we had Deshaun Watson committed to Cleveland.
Yeah, he's signing. We got the most guaranteed money. What's $230 million?
Anybody got any objections with that?
Where's Baker going?
Other landing spots where he should have went to?
Yeah, I'm not give a fuck about Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he's a nobody.
He's probably going to the Cowboys.
Nah, well, I mean, shit. Why not? And come up there and stink up the bench like the rest of them niggas.
Like we said earlier, man. All you future masseuse.
This is March energy from him. This name, we'll see.
All you future masseuse, you know, put in some work. You got a big baller coming into Cleveland. Hey man, apparently if you do the good job, he'll look at you and throw you some money. You might get a bag in a silver suit. So put in some work. Anybody else?
I mean, 230 guaranteed. You gonna fly him in. You don't get him in from Hong Kong.
He got a select, bro. He got a select flu. He finna fly in.
He picking up on Beijing Craigslist.
No, they got text messages, bro. They probably send a text like, "Oh, 230."
I hope he can keep his nose clean. I hope he can keep his nose clean. All those allegations.
He's worried about. You can't tell my hands and eyes.
Hey man,
but you say you're a freak, man.
Allegedly.
Hey man, the charges didn't stick, so I mean.
Yeah. Oh, so we good with that? So you good with that? The same as
I ain't got nothing else to say. I mean, I was asking more so about the sports aspect of it. Is he going to be able to make enough noise in that division for them to make a good push? Or are they still missing pieces?
Are they still the Browns? They still Cleveland? Are they still?
Yeah,
because he had other options on the table.
It's about 5 or 6 teams in the AFC that are better than them. So I mean, it's a long road.
I think the same, but I need to see. And I think the Steelers are gonna have their first losing season in 15 years. Mike Tomlin, I do believe that, with Deshaun Watson going to the Browns.
Possible.
Don't care.
I don't think Deshaun Watson is the key for the Cleveland Browns to be successful.
What do you think the key is?
A whole new organized organization.
What'd you say about the Cowboys then?
You got some nerve, though. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if he can get the Texans to the playoffs, he can get the Browns to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I don't think it's much past that, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've never doubted that the Cowboys need a whole new reorganization.
Yeah, well, I'd rather not talk about them right now. So we're going to end on that note. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll holler back at y'all next week.
Hold on, I just want to say one thing.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't have nothing against gays, man. I just want people to keep the same energy. I don't care.
We don't even know who you are.
I don't even care about you've been gay or anything like that. I know I talk a lot about gays because that's usually the hot topic right now. But I don't.
You apologize, my man.
I don't have nothing against gays.
You know how them DL boys be, man. They always got to pop the most shit against the gay community because they on the DL. That's why he won't show his face. All his boyfriends gonna come out and say, "That's my man."
You tell me.
You niggas went off for